Welp, here I was, on my deathbed. Well, not really a deathbed, but more like a collapsible steel platform that would make me fall into a smoldering pit of lava to my certain death. Anyways, let me take you back. If you just joined the series, then you kind of have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, here's it in 5 seconds. I joined my Brothers SMP, wanted to cause chaos, so I started recording. I killed some people, stole some stuff, went to sneaky mode, and returned their items because I felt bad. And now you're here, on... Before anything else happens, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, like, hit 500 likes maybe? I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, back to the video. We just need to finish this full suit of armor, and then we'll be ready, boys. But basically, we are looking for enchantments. We're trying to max out our armor right now, and so that's our goal. We already have mending. We need unbreaking. Let's do our chest plate, because chest plates are, actually no, helmet. Let's do our helmet. Okay, we need to go XP farm. I calm of the storm, basically. 168 last time was insane, but this is even more. Oh. I'm broke. I'm broke. I owe you? Question mark. Here, like, I'm gonna give him an IOU. I owe you a bunch of diamonds. Okay, there we go. Or where's Small Mike? Is that him? Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. I need him. Come back. Come back. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. Take that. Take that. There we go. Alright, we got the unbreaking, prot, mending. There we go. Mending. Okay, there we go. And then we got, that's all we need, right? We need thorns then, right? Okay, let's get thorns. We can actually just do, like, the enchants right here. That's big brain, boys. Big brain time. Alright, chest plate first. Unbreaking 3, mending, thorns 3, prot 4. That's all the enchants I want. 24 levels. Okay, we got chestnut right here. Okay, chestnut, very good. Yep. Oh, anvil broke. That could have been really bad, actually. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. Wait, okay, we can actually just do, like, the enchants right here. That's big brain, boys. Big brain time. Something now. Alright, we got this, pop, boom. And then we got pineapple, boys. Let's go, boys. Pineapple in the house. Nice, chestnut, pineapple. And then we just need a helmet left, which is gonna need a lot. Alright, what are we naming it? I need a name. I think I'm gonna go with pumpkin, I guess. Or jack-o'-lantern. No, pumpkin. I like pumpkin. I'm just gonna go with pumpkin. I had finally finished my first set of nether armor in preparation for the election, just in case it was needed. And now it was time for everyone to return to the church for the up-and-coming speeches. This is so cool. Okay. Wow. Wowza.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Everyone of the Sunrise SMP server. Welcome to the debates for God Emperor. Today, the debates will be between
God Emperor.
Justmere Tortoise, Swabby27, aka James, Leowook, and Smalllight. Each of them will be coming up here to give us a little debate about why they think they would make the best God Emperor for our server. The God Emperor will be in charge of managing the shopping district, organizing community projects and events, writing new legislation, and controlling public properties. Who would like to go first for their debate? Smallmite, would you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Smallmite, yeah, give him a round of applause.
Round of applause for Smallmite.
Yeah.
Citizens of the Sunrise SMP, and dear viewers, I'm running for God Emperor. My name is Smallmite. I'm very rich. With hard work and dedication, I've been able to amass over 3.5 stacks of diamond blocks, and as we all know, one's worth is decided by how much money they have. The other candidates, Leowook, Swabby, and Tortoise, they all have one thing in common. They're very poor. And how can they be expected to even attempt to manage an SMP if they can't even manage a successful business? Like, it's the same property, it's the same theories. As God Emperor, my main goal is to maintain the capitalist system that we've had, and it's worked out very well. Everyone's been very happy with it so far. The filthy socialist programs, especially the ones established by Sideways 45, they've run rampant without proper enforcement of capitalist ideologies. I plan to put an end to that. Elect me, and I promise that hard work will always be rewarded by economic prosperity, and those people who choose to leech off the success of others will sink further into the pits of poverty, as they should. Who else should rule besides the wealthy? The ones who create and stimulate the economy, and that's all I really have to say. Ad infinitum, Cub Paris.
Next up, I'm going to call Swabby27, aka James, up to the podium to give his speech for his reasons for why he should be God Emperor.
Hi, everybody.
believe in him.
Right now, do you know what kind of system we live in? Right now, we're trying to elect a single person to become the God Emperor. I have to do something real quick. Just the wrong one. There we go.
God Emperor.
There's a triangle. Right
The
there.
people.
God Emperor on top, people. I'm here debating on the stage because basically the whims of the monarch is what's going to happen on the server, and that can lead to immense corruption, as happens in every dictatorship that we're trying to create.
Interesting.
What I want to do is, instead of having a top-down sort of thing, I want to have also top-down, but the people are on the top this time instead of the other, right?
This is something I can vote for.
Right. Do is make a triangle. People on top who control the Senate, who controls the God Emperor. The God Emperor kind of left as a figurehead monarch, right? So the people are in charge. It's basically still an elected position. That's my first act. My first act would be making the Senate so they can start on the actions that I might not be aware of that might need to be taken.
Any more questions from the group?
He's standing up and got scared. Next. Okay. That's
All right.
everybody.
Clap, boys, clap! Let's go! What a gamer!
I'll take down my little
Swabby James or
poster.
Mage. Okay, alright. And next up, we are going to have Justamere Tortoise do her speech on why she should be God Emperor. Let's see what she has to say. I'm going to hand it over to Tortoise.
Hi there, I'm just Mere Tortoise. I'm more of a storyteller. Point is, I'm gonna do this job kind of like you would a story. I'm
Okay.
gonna give it a beginning, a middle, and an end.
A beginning, middle, and end.
The way I hope to begin it is how anyone begins a story, with a change. And that change, I'm hoping to start with a program that I like to call the Shell.
The shell.
Secure, help, entertain, listen, and learn.
Maggie?
I hope to
Should it be?
entertain through with plenty of fun and games. I'm sure you've heard of the scavenger hunt I've been planning for a while. It's
Scavenger
taking
hunt?
A bit more time,
Oh.
but I assure you, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be really fun.
I want to vote for this person.
I'll listen to what you all have to say. I'll try to do my best, and I'll learn from my mistakes. And I mean, I guarantee I'll make mistakes, but that's kind of a part of figuring out this position. This is our first election, and I mean, trust me, this is just a beginning. The middle and the end of the story are yet to come. This is merely a start, and I'm merely a tortoise. But a start is more than anyone else here has given us.
Ooh.
Clap it up, boys! I like this person. I like this person.
She
That was
talked about
wonderful.
ending our nation like 3 times. I'm
That
kinda-
was a wonderful
That sounds great to me.
speech by Justamere Tortoise, the candidate who has the most votes in the primary, the pick to win at the moment. Wonderful job, Tortoise. Thank you so much. And finally, for our final speech of the night, we are going to listen to what Leowook has to say.
I'm back and sexier than ever, boys. Don't even worry.
Oh, hell yeah!
Nice suit. Very nice suit. Very nice suit.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
And with that, I'm going to hand the podium off to Leowook.
Okay.
There you
Hello, everyone. I know I might be a familiar face, possibly in a good way and possibly in a bad way. I have been in this nation for a while now. At first, I was a humble man who just wanted a home and a place to work. I became absent from this nation in a search for a new home, and when I came back, I was devastated to see what happened to this country, riddled with corruption, with power-hungry civilians trying to rule over everyone else. I was filled with rage and tried to take vengeance on these powerful individuals. With some success, I fought these people, but it was almost impossible to do by myself. I was then gifted a suit of armor and a sword to fight for my cause. But after the vengeance was took, I quickly realized I was becoming part of the problem. I was corrupted with greed and power from the people who gave it to me. I vouched to fight against this constant hunger for being the best and richest person in this beautiful nation. Looking around, seeing all my competitors, their one goal is to rule over everyone else. With their BS policies and stupid agreements, they do not care for our people. I want to help the average person, not the 1% capitalist money bags who have their pockets full of diamonds. Every person here has probably already voted, but I'm here on this day to help you change, and you still can. I am the average folk who never could own full netherite. I was born in the dirt and built my beginnings. I crafted every item and worked hard to achieve my success. When I was young, I wanted to be a fisherman. I built and enchanted my rod, and after months of work, I finally completed it. I was ecstatic, and I could finally work and do what I loved. But guess what happened? My career, my prized possession, was stolen from a greedy player who only wanted personal gain and did not care for the simple folk who wanted simple things. The people sitting in these stands today want someone noble to lead their nation into the right place. I am here to steer everyone in this direction of greatness. I want this nation to be rebuilt off the hardworking people, and for those who try to bring it down to be eliminated. My past was complicated and disorderly mess, yet I am here to reform and amend my mistakes to those I have hurt and betrayed. But now, the past is finally behind us and the future awaits with greater treasures in store. So join me, and let me build a nation greater than any man has ever seen. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah, clap it up! Yeah!
No. Any other questions for the good of the order?
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, Ethan?
Yeah, so earlier in your speech, you said that you came from nothing. You built yourself from the ground up. Yet I recall in your own video, one devilishly handsome panda giving you everything you own.
Exactly. That was my point. I was saying how I was gifted a suit of armor and a sword to fight for my cause, but then I realized it was corrupt and I shouldn't be doing that, and that's why I'm here today, to become president, because I want to reform the people and show them why the corruption is bad.
I have another question.
Okay.
First Doggo, thanks.
Okay, yes, Small Knight, or Dawson, take the floor.
So, you said you admitted to some crimes of your past, right? How should we expect that you're going to be, reform when you've never even suffered the consequences of that? Don't you think you should maybe go to jail, maybe die a few times
We do have a
before we can fully trust you again?
Well, I mean, like, if you're president and you go to prison, you kind of, like, can't be president, yeah.
I rest my case.
Any other questions?
What do you propose to do to help the people?
That's an interesting question. I propose to build a new nation off the hardworking people and create democracy among us.
A new nation?
Among Us?
Among Us?
Dude.
That's kind of sus, bro.
I think that was a great speech, boys. That was pretty good.
Hello, everyone, and that was the final speech from Leowook, our final candidate.
Who do I vote for? I need to know, who do I vote for? Alright, we got... Do I vote for myself? That's kind of lame, right? That's kind of lame. I like James, or I like Swabby. Swabby 27. I'm gonna vote for him. Loud, bro. It's not loud. It's not loud. Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Now I will read
Stands.
the results of the election. Everyone please sit. And now, I shall announce the results of the election. Okay, in fourth place, we have Leowook.
Well, I kind of expected that. I had no policies, no laws I wanted to put in place. My entire ideal was just to rule the nation. I kind of expected them not to vote for me. They would have been stupid to do that. So, I rigged the election. Days earlier, I was wandering down the shopping district punching presidential propaganda when I accidentally found myself in Small Knight's secret base. I looked through his chest to find out he had the election rulebook. And me wanting to become president, I decided to add some new rules.
We have Leowook.
Okay. Objection. Please move aside. Objection. Move aside. Hey.
What? You just hit the moderator.
Okay, please, can you grab me the rule book for me? Can you grab the rule book for me? Alright, read page 5 under bannable acts.
Page 2, server. Page
5.
4, or page 5, bannable acts. Okay.
Page 5, bannable acts.
Slurs in chat makes sense.
Mhm.
Hacking makes sense.
Yep.
Destructive briefing makes
Yep.
sense.
Mhm.
Voting for anyone other than Leowook in the presidential election of February 2021.
So you might be like, is this a valid document? And a lot of you would say, oh no, this can't be. Well, you guys have all signed this, so, except for James, but James is weird, so.
I've never signed anything in my life.
Okay, shut up, James. Alright, all of you have signed this, so legally by the law, you are required to be banned if you haven't voted for me. So, I would just like to mention that. Also, in the election rules, can you also read the election rules?
Could include switching votes, forging votes, voting multiple times, or discarding votes cast.
Okay.
Leo will be elected under any circumstance in the election of March 2021.
What do you guys think about this? It's a bit of a
You
trap,
changed
isn't
the
it?
rule book.
Yeah, I'd
He
like
changed
to make
the rule
another
book.
objection. Can
A
we?
rule
Yeah,
book was
this-
signed.
This can't stand.
Yeah,
Well,
Absolutely cannot stand.
this can't stand.
Okay,
I propose
that's it.
We go to court.
Everyone out.
Sir.
well, here I was, on trial for my actions. I tried to fraud the election, and now I would pay for it. As the defendant.
You stand next to me. You stand here. You stand here.
Right here. Oh, yes, that's
Okay.
how court works. I forgot. Good
Who
kill,
would, who would like to participate in the prosecution? I'm assuming Tortoise.
I think
Yes.
Tortoise is gonna.
I cannot confirm or deny that I've ever committed crimes.
Bounty out on your head. I think I have maybe 30 of them back at my base.
I do not recall. Alright.
Okay.
So,
And now, we are prosecuting you, and for the good of the order, I will be your attorney. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. That's right. That's right.
the people
Actually,
versus
no,
Leowook.
give me a prosecution first. That's what.
I believe that I should win the election under law because it was in the rule books and it's signed. So just because of that, I should be able to win.
My stance, Your Honor, is that under false pretenses, the rulebook had been changed without a proper vote on it.
So
I don't know how I'm supposed to defend you.
yeah, I kind of committed a bunch of war crimes. Like, I mean, like, that's my past though. But like, tampering with the election book, was there a rule against that? I didn't. There was no rule in the rule book against that, was there?
No, there was no rule in the rule book about tampering with the election book. What our case is going to be is that since there wasn't any rules against tampering with the official election rule book that everyone has to sign if they want to be part of the server, you are the rightful God Emperor.
I agree, 100%.
Okay, I guess that's our case. then.
That's our case.
Okay.
I wish I would have read what I signed.
Yeah, you probably should have done that. Probably should have.
Time for
can you not sit
council
there?
is over. Now we can have the proper defense.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to speak because you're my lawyer?
Okay, yes, I am the lawyer. I will speak. Okay, so my client here says that we have come to the conclusion that since the Sunrise SMP book here, I believe it is this one, not the election rules, the law, was signed by everyone on the server, and if you didn't sign it, you could be banned from the server. That was what we all agreed on, and you had to agree with every single rule written in it. We have all agreed to him winning the election.
I agree.
We all signed this legal document.
It's legally binding.
Is that everyone signed this legally binding document?
I
And-
did not sign that book, but it's,
Objection?
I'll allow it.
First off, there is a rule in there about the elections, where if you've committed crimes and broken the rules, you can be disqualified. And second, I'd like to state that those were not the rules that I have read previously. When
Oh,
we
have the
originally
rules been
signed.
changed or
Well,
altered?
They've been altered. No, I'm
Um,
saying that there were additions to the rules. Can I call a witness?
you may.
Mr. Smallmite, would you like to speak?
Yeah, you know.
As the one who wrote the rules pertaining to this SMP, I would back up Tortoise's claim that these were not the rules that were written when it was first signed. They were changed after the fact.
Are you not the one that made it possible for Leowook to commit all of these crimes by giving him a full set of maxed out netherite armor?
Miss, jury, please convene in the back room. We're going to have a vote.
Liberate your future.
Yeah, I'm kind of pacing anxiously right now. Like, it's really the jury's decision at this point. It's kind of.
The jury has voted, but before we have the final decision, I want to pray to God
What happened
And-
at separation of church and state?
and ask him what the final decision should be.
Wait, your final decision is coming down to what God says?
God has heard my prayer.
God, what the hell?
Oh God.
Oh God, no! I don't want to die. Not foggers. Did the jury even matter?
Follow us.
Well, it looks like it was the end. I was now sentenced to death after my crimes against the people, against the church, against the God. It was my time to be punished, and there's nothing I could really do about it.
here we are gathered to witness the execution, and the first execution on the Sunrise SMP, and we will be executing Leowook for his crimes of messing with our sacred document, the rulebook. But before we do so, Leowook, do you have any final words?
You should have done it earlier. That's all I can say. Goodbye.
With that, we say goodbye to him.
Well, the last thing that I would want to happen happened, but there was no going back from this. And so, days beforehand, I prepared for this. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was coming. I know I wasn't going to be elected president. There was no way. So, I prepared. I made a secret base, got armor ready. I prepared for the worst. I prepared to fight back. So I made this.
Die.
No, wait, we have to wait for a death message.
And now, I was ready.